Hi, my name is Ben Skydell. I teach here at Drisha in the July Kollel, the June Kollel, and the Dr. Beth Samuel's high school program. This week's Parashat Vayechi, tells us of the death of our patriarch Yaakov Avinu, Jacob. The Parsha starts with his last request to his children as he is about to die and exit this earth. And the Torah reads as follows: Vayechi Yaakov be'eretz Mitzrayim shva asrei shana, vayime Yaakov shnei chayav sheva shanim v'arba'a umot shana. Jacob lived 17 years in Egypt and 147 years total. And when it came time for him to die, he turned to his son Yosef, to his son Joseph, and he said, Imna matzati chen beinecha, simna yercha tachet yirechi, v'asita imadi chesed v'emet, al na tikbarein b'Mitzrayim. If I have found favor in your eyes, swear to me that you will not bury me in the land of Egypt. Interestingly enough, Joseph, his son, says, Vayomer anochi esek yivarecha. He says, no, I will do exactly as you say. And yet that does not suffice for Yaakov. And Yaakov follows up and says, Vayomer hishavat li. He said to him, swear it to me. Your word, to some degree, is not enough. I need you to swear this. Vayishavalo, and he swore to him. The commentaries on the Chumash are very bothered by why it was that for Yaakov, Joseph's word was not enough, and why this swear was absolutely necessary. Ramban, in a very famous comment, says that the entire purpose of this shua, of the swear, was not for Joseph himself, but rather for the rest of Egypt. Ramban posits that obviously Yaakov trusted his son. The only question was, would the Egyptians give his son the ability to allow him to leave the land of Egypt and to bury him with his forefathers in the land of Israel? Or more importantly, maybe the overlords of Egypt would want the holy man buried in their land. So as a kind of out, what Yaakov does is he makes his son Yosef swear that he will do so that when the time comes, Yosef has no recourse but to do that which he swore to his father. Interestingly enough, there's a midrash that's quoted in the Torah Shlema that takes it a little bit differently. And he says as follows: there is a debate in the Talmud as to whether or not a swear to do a mitzvah in the Torah is valid or not. Because on the one hand, you can argue that why would I need to swear or make a promise to do something that the Torah already required me to do? And so therefore such a swear, one might posit, is worthless or irrelevant. And yet, this midrash says that the interaction between these two great heroes of our tradition actually proves that you can, and sometimes should, take a vow to fulfill a mitzvah in the Torah. What Yosef is doing here, at the behest of his father Yaakov, is not just promising or saying that he will do his father's dying request, but he is actually swearing, adding another level of religious obligation onto the basic obligation of honoring his father that preceded it. I think there's actually a very important religious point here, and I think one that bears really careful consideration. Not all mitzvot are easy. Some mitzvot may in fact require an external stimulus to allow us to do them. Yosef is asked by his father, make sure you don't bury me here, please bury me in the land of my ancestors. It's difficult for Yosef as a son, thinking about what is going to inevitably happen when his father has left this world. It's also difficult for Yosef, the viceroy of Egypt, to take his father out of Egypt and bury him in the place that he considers his true home. And the fact that he swore adds another layer to ensure that he is able to do that which is incumbent upon him. Shabbat Shalom.